Hey y'all, welcome back. This is a raw freeze-dried patty. If you've watched the other video, the cooked one fits in this bowl. This one doesn't quite fit in there, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in this bowl, and then we're going to go ahead and pour some hot water over it and let it rehydrate. So we've added some hot water on there, and we're just going to go ahead and let it absorb and rehydrate.
I'm going to push it down and maybe we can see bubbles come out of it, like it actually taking up the space because it's floating. I guess you probably can't see that, but...
Those tiny little bubbles, I see them.
But that lets you know how much air is in there, that it's actually wants to continue to float back up, so...
Alright y'all, it's been 5 minutes since we put the water in, and you see how flexible and soft it is. It is rehydrated. It rehydrated a lot quicker than our cooked freeze-dried burger did. So we're going to go ahead and cook this one now. Spice it up a little and cook it up for you and taste test it. Alright, so I first put it in the skillet. I'm going to go ahead and put some seasoning on it, and we'll be back when it's done. I just flipped it, and I'm going to go ahead and let it cook for 2 more minutes, and we'll be back. Alright y'all, they're cooked. So this one right here is the freeze-dried one. This was a frozen one. So I don't know if you can see. Well, this one right here I cooked like 1.5 minutes longer, so it's a little bit darker. Trying to get in there so you can see. So we're gonna taste. Here. You want to show them the inside? Yeah, so it looks just fine.
Tastes just like a freshly cooked patty.
Okay, what about the other one? Because now you have comparison right next to each other. You can see if there's a difference. Because sometimes you can't tell unless you're doing it side by side. See the inside of that one. Okay. What did you think of that one?
I mean, that tastes like a freshly cooked patty. So this one over here did seem a little bit more moist. This one seemed a little drier, but that may be because, you know, it could have, instead of being soaked in water for 5 minutes, maybe it needed 10 or something like that.
It probably did longer because from just looking at it, I'm showing right here, see how thin that one is?
Yeah.
And then, well, I mean, you can't even pick this one up because it's so nice and juicy. See how much thicker that is?
Right,
It's
so
almost like twice the thickness.
Yeah, so this one did end up being a little softer as well.
Even though I cooked it for like 1.5 minutes longer.
Right.
So, but when, let's see, I'm poking it, seems, yeah, this one, the frozen one seems moist. All right, I'm gonna taste this one. That's good.
Like, you'd be fine if you just had a little bit of ketchup or something with that, right?
I'm fine with it just like that.
Okay.
We will have to, when we do it again, is try to rehydrate it longer. I didn't test it either by like taking a little piece off and actually looking at the inside of it. It just looked nice and plump. Definitely like the frozen one better. Right. This one, I mean, it'd just be like eating a regular burger. if you didn't have a fresh one to compare next to it.
Right.
But I do think that that was our mistake. We only rehydrating it for 5 minutes. So we will have to try that again, guys, and maybe do a future updated video if it turns out different. If it turns out the same, then that's just a little bit of quality difference between one and the other. But I do believe that they're supposed to be the same.